Portuguese weather is getting the better of us. That's okay. I've got this special rain hat, so my hair's not getting wet at all. That's for Jen. They say rainwater's good for your hair, don't it? Yeah. Makes it shine. This is the master truss that we made a week or so ago. It's the first chance we've had to actually try it in position. So now that we know it's good, we can take this back down and use this to make the other ones. This will become the template.
Run! No, don't run.
Literally fighting the rain every day. It gives me like 10 or 15 minutes, then it says, right, you've had enough, I'm going to make you wet again.
A few moments later.
The thunderstorm's over, blue skies. Okay. While we've got the chance, come back outside and work out here. Now what I'm doing, you've seen this is the master truss, the one we've had up on top and checked for size. You've got to make 8 of these, so that's 16 individual pieces, and then join them to make, sorry, that's 14 because we've already got one. Yeah, so we can pile them up, and then when the time comes we can get up on the platform, lift them up one at a time, fix them. This one I can use as a template now. I can just lay another piece of timber on the bench, mark off all the angles, cut them on the chop saw, cut out the bird's mouths with the Japanese saw, because that gives a beautiful finish, although it takes a bit more time. And then all the trusses are done, and we're another step towards getting the roof on.
How many did you do?
8 altogether. So yeah, 6. Got another one on the bench that I'm just cutting, and then yeah, one final one. The 2 end ones are different. They have got I don't know what they're called. I do know what they're called. It's not a nice word. They're called cripples, and they're sort of short, upright struts. I don't know why they call them cripples, but there you go. That's the proper word for them. That's the 2 end ones. The middle ones have just got the OSB truss to support them. You have to make up a kind of a jig on the floor of the cabin, and so when you join them, each pair sit in a jig before you screw them together, and that helps you to make sure that they're all the same, because even though I've cut those on the saw, you know, I could have been over the line slightly, under the line slightly, but if you fix them together in a jig, then you know that they're all at the same angle. So I'm cutting them on the saw for the ends and the joins, but the bird's mouth I'm just cutting out with a handsaw. Okay, so there's the bird's mouth marked out. What I've found best for me, I don't know how professionals do it, is I put a square line in first across, bearing in mind the saw is going to be at that angle, and the same on this side. So then the secret is, there is no secret, just try and, if you come around this side, Jen, you'll see the line that I'm trying to follow. So there's the shape of it. This one's a bit tricky to get started.
I can't really see with your hands on.
See, once you get going, it's no problem. Let's try and follow that line. So what I do then is I cut that bit off there. And that relieves the saw, so it's not rubbing on so much wood.
That's how David do it. How do you do it?
Yeah, good question. Please write in the comments. I mean, if you do this with some kind of electric drill or whatever, all well and good, but electric drill, I mean electric saw. Same again for this line. This one's slightly easier because you
already have a group.
Yeah, you're not at such an acute angle either. Obviously I've got to put my arm there to steady it to start with, so I'm sorry if I'm blocking the view.
Yeah, we're done. I'm gone.
There you go.
There you go.
Just got to coat them now with the protective stuff, and they can go in line with the others, ready for the jig to be made.
I have a little job this afternoon. David is asking me to mark the OSB with his template for his gusset that goes into the trusses. So this is the OSB left over from my headboard, and I need 12 of these. So far I've marked out 6. Hopefully I can get 12 out of this little piece of wood. Yep. So I'm marking it in a way that it only needs to cut less. Like this one here, I only have to cut 1 and it can make 2 out of it. Lazy girls is technique. That's good that he's got a template for me to copy. So bright, I can't even see where the line is. Okay. Marker's no good. It's running out. Those are the markings, if you can see. There's plenty of board left. So I cut 1 triangle, that one, and then I turned the template over and then cut that along there. So you get 3. So I did the rest of that same. Mark it. So David is cutting the OSB that I've marked. That was my design. Easy, wasn't it?
Logical, Kirk.
It's alright. Oh, okay.
Come on. Left-handed, useless. One out of 4 blows with left hand. Okay.
So that's
That's the first truss up. And I've done this one like this with this cross member fitted in, but that's such a job to cut that angle. But on the others, I'm just going to screw it to the side, going straight across, rather than fit it in like that, because it will be just as strong and a bit easier to do.
okay.
Okay.
Even
Here we have the trusses, 2 built up. I'm going to build them all up in the jig and then clear the floor of the jig so that I can get in and put the others up. So I'll pan round, try and pan slowly. So that's basically the jig, which is 6 blocks screwed to the floor. Pick up the 2 halves of the trusses, drop them in the jig, and then screw in the gusset at the top, pretty much making sure that each one of these is the same, or the same-ish. These are the gussets that I cut yesterday. Yeah, it's early, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, sun's shining today, it's going to be a warm one today, so yeah, I'm loving it. I've probably said already, but I'll point it out again. So that space there is where our window is going to go, and that will give us this magnificent view out onto the forest.
Hold it. Is that line up though, you think?
As long as it's over the top of the post, it's good enough.
It's a pass.
You can try. Yes.
Where's your
Yeah, I'll come over. So it's got to be nailed now.
Is it have to just whack it?
Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to reach, so. Let's just take the platform up one.
Just whack it, yeah? Did you make the holes or not?
No, you don't need to, because you want it as tight as possible. Get some screws.
Oh. Get what?
Nails on this.
What do you want?
You need 4 screws and a truss.
4 screws? What screw was that?
They're in the green box.
Oh yeah.
I'll come and get it. Come and get
No, they stay there. Yeah. No.
I'll come and get it. All right.
No, but we look that way. Saves you time going up and down. Just screw it. Yeah. You have to climb up and down, up and down.
Can't do the last one yet because we're not ready for it.
What do you make to do? Do you make to nail that?
You can, and I'll go and get a hacksaw and cut that nail off. Be careful. Right.
Can apply the job at George.
The rhesus monkey, often found
Hey, it's down.
in the archipelago of the Philippines. The monkeys have learned to use hand tools, but their feet have been adapted to climbing. Notice how it climbs through the tree with ease. Truly a spectacular sight. Cabin. As you can see, last thing today we started to side it out with OSB. It's going to be clad after the OSB, but that's just the first layer of skin. These sheets come in 250 by 125, so as we're best part of 250 high, to save lots of cutting, we just laid them upright. And I like the idea that any water that does ingress is not hitting a barrier horizontally, it's going with the flow, rightly or wrongly. So you might have seen earlier, Jen and I got most of the trusses up in place, and there's one left to do at the far end. But when you're up on top and you haven't got the sidings on, the whole thing's a little bit wibbly wobbly. So the advice is get your sidings on, and then it's a bit safer to get up top and do what needs to be done with regards to the roof. Okay, so that's where we are on the garden cabin.